Hello, everyone. John
Joni, good morning.
for the Human Potential. Today's topic is finding your why. Why you do what you do. Um, what does that mean to you, finding your why?
Eh, kind of like a purpose.
So, finding your why, use motivation, YouTube videos, wherever you find motivation to do something, okay? But do it for you, okay? If you're doing it for somebody else or you think you're doing it for somebody else, you're kind of full of crap, okay? Because you're not. You're doing it for you. So you can say, oh, I'm doing it for this or I'm doing it for that. That's really bull crap. You're really doing it for yourself. Um, so I'm going to give you an example because it's a quite fascinating topic. Jesus, believe in Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, whatever. I don't care. We're just going to use these as examples, right? So Jesus comes to this realization or enlightenment. And also, if you want to read an interesting book I wrote, it's called Jesus Speaks. I'll drop a link down below. You guys can check it out. It's on Amazon. Very short read, quick read. It's an interesting take. It's not meant to be factual or not factual. It's just an interesting take on the life of Jesus. But basically, Jesus became so-called enlightened, right? Well, what did he do? He learned certain techniques, like Siddhartha, right? Buddha learned techniques. And then they go out to teach, right? But why are they teaching? Because they're teaching for themselves. It's a calling that they have. It's like if you find the cure for cancer, you want to go ahead and spread that word, right?
Right, absolutely.
Right?
Right.
So, are you doing it for the people or are you doing it for yourself?
Both.
Makes you feel good.
Right.
So,
absolutely.
inevitably, you're doing it for yourself,
Right.
right? Jesus, Siddhartha, Confucius. You put this information out there because it makes you feel good. Does it inevitably help somebody? It may or may not.
Right.
But if you go there with the intent that I'm going to help people, you could be disappointed.
Right.
Because unless they're willing to help themselves, the chances of it working aren't very good.
Right.
Even Jesus says the faith heals, right?
Right.
If you believe in something, then you're going to be healed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you could be the greatest healer on the earth and you could heal somebody and it most likely will be temporary unless they believe it within themselves. I used, so why did they spread the word? Because they realized that if more became enlightened, it was better for them,
Right.
right? It helped the greater whole. I had a yoga studio for, I did personal training, yoga studio, and I would get people say that, hey, I'm coming to yoga tonight. And I'd be like, oh, great. I look forward to seeing you. But don't come for me, come for yourself. Because if you're not willing to put the energy in for yourself, then it's really not going to benefit you. Because I assure you that when I work out, I'm going to work out for me. I'm going to work out hard, vigorous, right?
Right.
But I'm doing it for me. If you don't know your why or how you're doing it for you, then really that's the best place you need to start when you start a project is, are you doing it for you? I'll give you another example. Mario Batali, right? Mario Batali is a chef, and he said in a long ago interview that his food, it really wasn't taken off until he decided to cook the food that he wanted to eat, that he liked to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So
Right.
why did he do that? Because now he loves what he's doing. It's passion.
Right.
He's putting the passion in, and then that passion became Mario Batali, right? Big, yeah, whatever. He had some stuff happen to him. I don't know much about it. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the aspect of him actually doing it for himself.
Kind of coming to fame, being more.
Right. But how did he come to fame? Because he realized, okay, trying to cook food that people may or may not like is a difficult task.
That's a losing battle, basically.
But cooking food that you like
Right.
And then if others will like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if like, you know, they'll come, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you start living your passion,
Right.
you know, and so it's like finding your why. People say, I'm going to see you at yoga today. Great. Look forward to seeing you. Um, but, you know, whether you're there or not doesn't really matter to me
Right.
because I'm still going to work out.
I don't think people realize that that their motivation is doing something for themselves. Some It's rare. Sometimes they do, I guess, but not.
I don't think they do too because there's a woe is me thing. There's
Right.
a, oh, look at me, I'm doing this, I'm great. Or
Yeah.
there's this
Martyrdom.
martyrdom. Yep, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so true.
In actuality, that's exactly what they want, and that's what they're
Right,
getting.
right. It's
Right.
like some, you know, I'm a martyr, I'm doing it, you know, I'm a great,
Yeah.
I'm a saint, I'm
This
this.
is what I do for people.
Yeah, right. It's
Right.
bullshit.
Right.
You don't do it for people, you do it for yourself.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
Yep.
Everything in life you do for yourself, even the things that are not good for you,
Mm-hmm.
especially, you know, and people would say, well, I would never do that for myself because that's not good. That's not a good thing. Well,
It's like
it becomes their story and they're still doing it for themselves.
right. It's like I do readings. I'm a psychic, intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
I do more life path readings, right? And if you need a reading, contact me.
Right.
We'll definitely get you on the right path. If you're not there, if you're there, we keep you there. But you know, it's about an exchange, right? And so I've always felt, ooh, you know, is this gift? I'm supposed to be charging for this stuff, right? But what have you always said? People do things for themselves. They will spend money on whatever they want to spend money on.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter whether they themselves or society deems it good, bad, or otherwise. They will spend their money on whatever they please for them.
For themselves.
Period.
So you're doing it for you, right?
Right.
Find your why. Focus on your why. Forget,
Everything.
use things around you for motivation if it helps. Other people doing what you want to do. Exercise, spirituality, self-realization, whatever it might be. And I'm going to tell you something. Here's a little trick, or here's a little nugget that you may or may not know. You already are self-realized. You just haven't become aware of it yet. Okay? You're a perfect being, just who you are right now. You just may not have become aware of it. Okay? So find your why. You're perfect who you are. Use others and use things around you, right, as motivation. But definitely find your why, because trust me, inevitably, you do it for you. Jesus knew it because Confucius knew it, Buddha knew it, Siddhartha, because more people become enlightened. Guess what? Better place for everybody. So,
Right.
guys, if you want to buy that book, hit that link too. It's on Amazon. Appreciate it. Thank you. Please hit that like, share, subscribe. And you know what? Always be kind to yourself. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great rest of your day.